Yo, what's good? Salute to the Just Do family, man. Want to get a quick live in, man. Let's talk about these fights from last night, man. The return of King Ryan Garcia, man, and Erickson, Lubin, and FUNDORA. Some good fights last night. Salute to my boy T too, man. Stopping. A little second, let some people time here. What's up? Yeah, doing. Wait for my boy Dewey. Told Core to bring his ass in here too. Did you catch any of the action last night? Did you see the fights? I don't know what should we start, man? Should we start with the return of Ryan Garcia, or that Erickson Lubin versus SEBASTIAN FUNDORA war that we got to see last night? All right, let's see what you got. Lubin, yeah, you had to be asleep. It's Lubin, Erickson Lubin. I don't know what you just put. You just put his first and last name together. That is the hair gel boy. Oh yeah, Ryan Garcia is a kid with gel in his hair, man. He fought Emmanuel Tago or Tago or however you pronounce his name. But it wasn't impressive at all. Went the distance. You know, he did a lot of talking before this fight, as he always do. And went out there and laid an egg. Even though he won, it just wasn't impressive. And like I always said, the thing with Ryan Garcia is whenever he's in there with somebody that stand up to his power and don't just fold the very first time, you know, the first couple times they get hit, he end up looking, you know, mediocre or subpar. End up not impressing, you know. And I think it's time for him to start taking boxing a lot more serious, because he is starting to show. And you know, one thing about boxing, if you don't put the work in, it's gonna show. And aside from him being on a layoff, that's just one dude that just I don't think Ryan Garcia works as hard as he should. I think he talked 2 or 3 times as much as he fight or train. And if he, you know, trained as much as he talked, then he'd be a much better fighter. He'd probably be just as good as what some people think he is, you know. But until he learned to make some adjustments, man, and apply himself in the gym, then, you know, he's gonna find himself on the short end of the stick sooner or later, man. He ain't got too much longer. You know, he ain't gonna get away with not training and not putting the work in for too much longer. You know, that shit gonna end up backfiring, and it's gonna be bad for him. So I think they're gonna be real selective and careful as to who they put Ryan Garcia in there with. I think they understand his level and where he at right now, regardless of what they might say. I think they understand that if Ryan Garcia getting there right now with any of these top 5, top 10, possibly even top 15 fighter at 135 pounds, he mess around and get himself knocked out. T was good, my boy. About the female fighters, how did they do? I mean, they did decent. Michaela Mayer did good, as expected. You You know, she won convincingly, comfortably. Esperanza, she won last night too. You know, they had a decent scrap. So a couple women's fights that I caught, they both was solid. Both was decent. They both did their thing. I want to see Michaela Mayer. Hopefully we get to see Michaela Mayer against Alicia Baumgartner. That's the fight to watch out for. That's the next fight it should be for Michaela Mayer. And as she been talking a little spicy to Alicia. I think it'd be best if they make a fight between them coming next anyway. Yeah, man, but Ryan Garcia, man, let's talk about Ryan Garcia, man. You know, the couple people that's in here, what y'all think? Ryan Garcia, is he overrated or what? What's the story? What's y'all take on Ryan Garcia, man? I thought he looked average, very average. Johnny Q was good, my boy. Teach was good. I just wanted to chop it up real, for a little bit about the fights last night. Yeah, what y'all think about Ryan Garcia, the return of King Ryan, man? What y'all rate his performance? Salute, Teach. In fact, we rent y'all up while y'all in here, bro. Get you right. Jerome was good. Salute. Appreciate y'all for stopping through too, man. What y'all think about Ryan's performance last night, man? Overrated? Underrated? D-Free was good, my boy. T20, what's going on? Salute, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. What y'all rate King Rod performance last night, man? Trash or what, man? Or average? I ain't gonna bash him. He just looked average to me. Just wasn't impressive. So I got you. I'm gonna get y'all right. Ryan is good. St. Louis. Ryan was trying to look like Lil Nello. Yo, the Crush was good, bro. I'm about to get y'all right if I ain't ring y'all up yet. Couple seconds. Yeah, I think Ryan looked average. Like I said, whenever he in there with somebody that stand up to that power and ain't going, you end up looking average, just subpar. That's what I always see, like a journeyman. Bullshit fight. Yeah, man, he just wasn't impressive at all. And it's always like that. Like I said, whenever he in there with somebody that ain't going, that's gonna stand to the power. That's what you're going to see every time. Salute, Ashley. Appreciate you for stopping through. 7 out of 10. Get all y'all right real quick. He said Ryan is food. Yeah, he definitely is. Get my boys right real quick. I think I got all y'all. King Ryan was walking him down early. He realized early. Okay, I see y'all. What's up, y'all? 5 out of 10.
What's good, man?
What's good?
What's good with my brothers, man? Baby. Appreciate y'all for turning this, giving my live some energy, man.
For sure. You know we got to support everybody. Everybody that we mess with, we got to support them.
You already know.
We pull it down. We bring down the property value. Where we go.
You already know. I see why he not fighting two guys. Yeah, man. He. I think they're gonna be careful with how they move him, because if they smart, they know that dude. He gonna get exposed sooner than later. He ain't got too much longer, if you ask me.
Yeah, I agree exactly what you said. He looked average when he's in there with a person that can stand up to his power. He doesn't look impressive at all. He only looks impressive when he's when he's hurting somebody. So when you get in there with somebody that can stand up to his power, you can see that he doesn't have a lot of boxing ability. He's just mainly all speed and power. That's all he is. He's speed and power. So he gotta put another tool in his toolbox, because that's not going to cut it. It only can take you but so far.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because that looked like that's how he trained. Remember how I say he always showed the same couple clips hitting that bag, or just look like he focusing on speed or power, and then he approaches fights like that. And when he run into somebody that ain't going, he end up looking average. Each of those fights that went the distance, he looked average.
I think Joe Goosen might have did it like that on purpose, because he's a new trainer. Ryan Garcia hasn't been boxing in a year. So he said, hold up, let me get him in there with somebody to get his feet wet again. And then we're going to start training on other skills. So I think he might have did that on purpose.
I hear you on that, Dwayne. I feel a little different, but not too far off. But if we're going to talk about things that he needs to develop on, he got a whole garage door open up as a whole. You know what I'm saying? So he's lacking in everything. And first thing he needs to get together is his goddamn defense, because he don't have any good defense, and his footwork is a little trashy too. So
real trashy.
Working on anything, he better get those things together, because he going to 140. He's gonna need defense. He's gonna need some educated motherfucking footwork, because everything else is just so easy to get for these sharks that's at 140. So they better start from the basics if they gonna get him right and don't rush him. So for me, they need to put him in there with like a 23 rank right now, because from the top 15, it's a lot of dangerous guys at 140.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think he's ready for that up there, but that just brings me to my next point. Y'all think he outgrew the weight class? Because he did fight at this was 139 last night. I think he done at 35, or he just...
I believe he's done at 35.
I think he outgrew it. Like Wayne.
Because he's been off. Yeah, he's been off a whole year, and he couldn't make 135. They had to come in at a catch weight of 139, because, like I said, Ryan Garcia said he was going to 140, but the guy that he was fighting was a 135-pound fighter, and he said they want to have it at a catch weight. So that's why it was at a catch weight. It wasn't because Ryan Garcia wanted at a catch weight. The guy he was fighting is a 135-pound fighter.
See what Ashley said? Just do.
Yeah. What you said? What?
See what Ashley said? He said Ryan is done in general.
Yeah, Ash.
I think at this point, I really think 140 is, as far as where he at right now, I think 140 all bad for him. Really with you.
Yeah.
I think he ain't even tested himself at 135. You know what I mean?
He gonna get his ass hurt at 140.
And then last night, St. Louis kind of said last night, that man basically just he walked that man down and threw power punches. He looked like Canelo Jr. You know what I mean? He tried to look like
Facts.
Canelo Jr.
Trying to throw these loaded one shots. Like, bro, you ain't got it, bro. You ain't got it. If that guy Tago wasn't there, just if he came to win, he would have beat him. Ryan has problems with his defense. He cannot adjust to guys that's fast. You notice when Tago was throwing his little furry joints, Ryan didn't know how to get away from that shit. Tago, he was coming a little short, or he got some little shit off on him. And he didn't have no answer for it. And they definitely better work on getting that chin down, because it's standing up.
I thought Ryan was gonna go down a couple times last night. Shit.
Yeah. So
he gonna keep that chin tucked. He gonna go down a lot in his career. Fix it.
I don't know. I don't know what he's gonna wind up being, dog. But I'm saying this, dog. He ain't good like that. I'm not sold. I think
trying to get him killed.
Time is showing.
He's doing right. He got time.
Proving otherwise. That's my stand on Ryan Garcia. That's where I'm at with it.
I agree, Teach. He got a lot of time, but my thing with that is, what is he going to do with this time? Because, with 22 fights in, seemed like he ain't taking it as serious as he should. I mean, he did speak. He was mature for the first time that I heard in years, and he said something that's realistic now. He just got to follow those words with action.
Yeah.
And if he apply himself in the gym, he got some skill. But if he apply himself, then you'll see a better version of Ryan Garcia. But if not, then we just gonna keep saying eventually somebody gonna get him.
Yeah, and that's what I say. I say a lot of people is turned off by Ryan Garcia from what he did in the past. So we like, man, fuck Ryan. We ain't trying to care about Ryan enough. But if the man is legitimately trying to move in the right direction and he's serious about boxing, it's a possibility that he can be a decent fighter. But right now, he don't have the skills. Right. And so moving up to 140, he's going to have to start literally at the bottom because he's not going to be able to get in there with no halfway decent 140-pound fighter that got skills.
Oh, and that ain't going for that little quick power shit, that little hook you like to throw. It's like, man, he flew that 140.
So we said what we said right about 140, Ryan Garcia. Who is his next fight? Who is Ryan Garcia fighting next if we his manager?
That was one of the questions. Where he go from here?
That's
like what's next?
Got to fight number 30 or something.
I like Ashley's question.
Right.
Ashley said, question is who Ryan going to clout chase off now? Because him and Joe Goosen isn't talking tank no more. He clout chase anybody at 140, they gonna be on his ass.
That's a hell of a question because it's
according to what he said last night, I don't think he's going to clout chase nobody.
Yeah, right.
According to what he said last night,
right?
That's the feel I'm getting. It's kind of what he said without saying it.
It remains to be seen.
I was saying that yesterday. I think JoJo will get in his ass if they fight.
Yeah, JoJo too tough for him.
Style-wise, he got the.
JoJo a real dude.
He like heart to me and mental toughness, Ryan Garcia. Yeah. I think that's gonna be his kryptonite when it's all said and done.
JoJo, the only dude that fought David Haney and really did hate on him.
Yeah, exactly. The only one. He gave a fair assessment.
Norris gave him a compliment at the fight, then after he said some different shit.
Yeah.
Every sanction.
JoJo
St. Louis, yeah, man.
JoJo broke it down in the ring.
Yo.
So he's gonna fight this guy in the UK we never heard of before.
JoJo gonna beat Ryan.
Yeah.
JoJo, y'all gonna bring JoJo up to 140?
Vicious fashion. Yeah.
Right. Y'all gonna bring JoJo up to 140?
Yeah.
He probably would go for the fight, wouldn't he? You think he'd go up there?
Hell yeah, I know he would.
He got some heart.
Hell yeah.
JoJo got some heart. Yeah, if he wanna stay undefeated, he better stay away from JoJo right now.
Yeah, JoJo,
that ain't it.
JoJo or Isak Cruz. Either one of them, I believe either one of them would beat Ryan Garcia. Isak Cruz, I believe Isak Cruz would beat Ryan.
Yeah, somebody else said that too. St. Louis said it. Cruz stops him.
Isak can walk him down.
Fortuna, he said Fortuna mess around and stop him. Everyone is done watching Ryan hit the goal.
He might get Fortuna. He might get Fortuna.
Like he was. So exactly. He got to put the work in. I think people starting to see it. Like, yo, he out here he bullshit.
I think he saw it last night. I think he had a epiphany.
And he had a walk him down. Tago ended up being a reality check for his ass, man. You was not as good as you think you are. I ain't gonna stay at 35. Joe knows. Yeah, I mean he better. He better. Yeah, Rolly tough. He dog him. I just don't think Ryan got that much dog in him. He got a little something in him because he got up from a knockdown, but that was Luke Campbell. So
yeah, Rolly might beat him. The only thing I say is Rolly's so fucking retarded that his ass might walk into one of Ryan Garcia punches.
I really think Ryan to be able to outbox.
From what I saw last night,
Rolly ain't overly fast, and I think Ryan quick enough to where he could pop his ass and get out the way.
Yeah, what I saw last night, Ryan got a sneaky right hook to the body. He wait for you to come in. He throw a sneaky right hook to the body.
Ryan is all natural ability. He don't his boxing skills are 3, bro. He just all natural. He ain't really got
athleticism.
He ain't got no feet, no punch placement.
Yeah,
none of that.
Athleticism and natural gifts like that speed, power that he's so happy about. I think that's what saved him.
I got Riley B.
Right? I would initially pick Rolly to beat Ryan Garcia. I would initially pick Rolly to beat Ryan Garcia because Rolly got a little more boxing skills than him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Rolly walk into a hook or uppercut and get knocked out. Because Ryan, like I said, when I saw Ryan Garcia fighting last night, it was like he couldn't catch the dude with straight shot. So every time the dude would duck, he would throw like a little sneaky right hook to the body, and it was hurting the African dude because that's when the African dude would start running around the ring, and he was catching him with it. So I believe he can catch Rolly. I would love to see that fight. I'm not gonna lie, I would love to see that fight.
Yeah, hell yeah, because they sparring maybe.
Ryan Garcia ain't got no poly power, man. And Rolly ain't as good as fucking Porter, Roger.
Right.
He said Rolly versus Ryan would look like Porter versus.
He's about to pass out.
Ragdoll Ryan and dumping on his head. Rolly, man, he might really hurt his ass.
Yeah, in the real fight, yeah. So.
He was beating his ass in sparring. I know that was funny to watch that. He was roughhousing Ryan Garcia in sparring.
Yeah.
Treated him like a little kid. Yeah, Porter versus Paulie. Damn, that's bad because he bulldozed Paulie. I almost felt bad for him in that fight. He got the dog beat out of him. Punchy, and it was out the ring. Porter did a number on his ass.
Yeah, he sparred Ryan like 4-5 years ago.
Yeah. Stuff and then he said he got Rolly stopping Ryan with that. Rolly garbage. He's already ran. Yeah. Rolly would make Ryan cry. Yeah, I think so. He had his nose busted up pretty good.
Fights for him: JoJo, Rolly, and Tevin Farmer. I say Tevin Farmer because he still can fight Tevin.
Focus Tevin when he's sharp, he'd give Ryan Garcia some fits. Ryan
was supposed to fight Tevin this fight.
Mm-hmm.
Was supposed to be Tevin.
He'd fuck around and outbox Ryan Garcia. He'd be looking for that home run punch all night. If he on his shit, Tevin Farmer.
He'll be talking shit with Ryan.
Yeah. Hell yeah, he'll talk mad shit. I just want to know what.
Y'all talking shit to him, dog.
Mm-hmm. So y'all think the overall he's staying at 35?
I think he should stay at 35 if he's smart. You know what I think?
Yeah, I think he should. Right now, he's not ready for 140. So he needs to stay at 35, maybe for another year or so, year and a half. Because going up to 140 right now, being where he's at right now, and that's not at his full potential, we could say fairly. It would not be a smart move on Joe Gooson's Golden Boy then to do that right now. So if he's really as good as he's shown, we would have to see. Ash, I'm with you, but I'm fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all right.
A little bit.
I shit on him, but I gotta be honest.
She called it too. Crush said he's fighting like a little Canelo.
Yeah, he ain't that.
Minus the intelligence.
Trying to walk off, up and down, throw that one shot. Like, dude, you're not that type of dude.
Yeah, he don't have what Canelo got. Canelo's smarter than you, bro.
And he's afraid to get hit, y'all.
Yes.
That boy don't want to mess up that face.
I'm about to get to that, He don't want to get hit, yo.
Get hit, man.
Yeah, at all.
He's going to get hit.
He do not want to get hit, bro. I think that's a big problem.
You don't like to get hit. You might well not be in the sport.
Yeah.
So I'm saying?
He's tired to send his ass to the sunken place, man.
He like another Victor Ortiz and shit.
Oh man, I was about to say that, and you know what make me feel like that is his mental. I feel like even if he win in the fight and it just turn on him and it get rough, I feel like he mentally gonna check out. He remind me of Victor Ortiz. I promise you, something about him. He remind me of a Victor Ortiz type. And once he get into a fight and somebody start to really like on his ass, I think he gonna fold.
He gonna curl like a puppy that ain't ready to scratch yet. You know what I'm saying?
Facts, man. That dude,
try to see where that motherfucker at because he look good. Oh, let me see where he at. And you put him in a little scratch joint. This motherfucker, yeah, he don't like that shit. Motherfuckers always like doing biting. They don't like to get bit. That motherfucker don't want to get hit, man. The moment that motherfucker see some blood dripping, he gonna go into panic shock. Motherfucker ain't gonna even have to hit him. The motherfucker knock him out. He just gonna go, ah! He gonna fall out like Cat Williams did in the bathroom on Friday at the next and shit. I mean, he gonna fall out on the floor like when Damon walked in on his ass. Ah! I mean, you just pee on me, waking that motherfucker up.
Teach. That's got to be his approach. He got to go for the light touches at 140 if that's what he even thinking about that. Because I'm telling you, they gonna hurt him up there.
Too many light touches at 140, man.
Yeah, I know. But he gonna have to do something because I think the wall's closing in, and the fact that he ain't finding himself.
He is the light touch at 140.
Yo, for real.
You need to stay at 35 now.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, yo.
Let him go over there and fight over there.
At 35, he gonna have the size advantage at least on a lot of people. You know what I mean?
You see what Zab said? He said no disrespect, but he think Ryan needs to fight a few more guys like this. Meaning, like, you know, before he even think about trying to move up in competition. Yeah, he's stuck between a rock and a hard place for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
2 years with his social media ads. That's a fact. That's 100% fact. He bullshit. And it's starting to show. And you've seen it with that little subpar performance against a mediocre opponent. Don't care about his record and his one loss. We never heard of that dude. We probably would never see another one of his fights after that, after last night.
Unless matter of fact, he signed with Pro Bello.
Oh yeah, right. They gonna get him a fight some way, somehow.
They might throw him to somebody else, you know, up in the division.
For hell yeah, he did light touch at 140. Yeah,
he is the light.
His confidence back.
He better be at 135. Man. He got, you know, size advantage.
So give him a year before he breaks down.
Better give him confidence at least. He gotta get his skills together, man. He gotta get a set of boxing skills.
Yeah.
Right now he just be out there trying to knock a nigga out.
All athleticism. He winning off all athleticism.
Trying to knock a nigga out and not get hit. That's all he do. For real.
That's running around, yeah.
He quick though. He quick. That shit ain't gonna last. When you turn about, man, shit, 30 years old, you ain't gonna be shit. 30, 31, 32, you ain't gonna be shit.
Better add something with that, and it's crazy because with those physical gifts that he already got, if he was to really sharpen up, hone in, salute DP, appreciate you. He could be a something to talk about, but I just think right now his heart ain't in it, and it's showing, and his performances, I don't think they're gonna get better from here if he mentally don't change some shit. He really gotta go in there and apply. So you can't tell me he busting his ass in the gym. You would have to do some shit to convince me that he really putting in the work. I just don't see it. So if you stepped around, he gonna back down? Yeah. And the thing is, he gonna back down with his chin in the air, waiting to get put to sleep. That's it. I guess that's what it is for him. We'll see where his so-called King Rod go from here. Because I think either way he turn, them walls closing in. Ain't gonna be able to find too many tag goals. I doubt if it's so many of them motherfuckers around.
Unless he stay between 135 and 140.
And do some Canelo shit. Have his own weight class.
He play that game, yeah.
139. Yeah, that'd be weak as fuck too.
Did you talk about FUNDORA and Lubin yet?
Nah, I was getting to it. You know, that was my next one. I hate it. I hate to see my boy face looking like that. Yeah. But I just will say, I mean, a loss is a loss. There's no moral victories. But he fought his ass off. He didn't quit. Yeah. You know, his team had to save him from himself. went out on his shield. I just think with him, like I was saying when I was over on your joint, he spent too much time in the inside. Like you spent too much time fighting the fight one way, and you could have did more than that. You didn't really make him have to earn it. You know what I mean? You was right there for him to just unload. And it's how many of those are you going to be able to block with your guard and a high guard? You know what I'm saying? He was leaning into him a little bit, pushing him a little bit, but I think he spent way too much of the fight fighting that way instead of, you know, showing that he was a better boxer. You wouldn't be able to tell from last night because of the way he chose to fight. To me, I don't think it was a good strategy. He should have mixed it up.
I think in round one, actually, and throughout the fight a little bit, he was countering him good in the mid range. But shit, like you said, he spent just a little too much time in the inside, you know. And then when he was in the inside, he wasn't being active when he was in the inside.
And he was out hustling you.
Yeah, and FUNDORA was getting his shit off.
Exactly.
And Lubin wasn't really, you know, getting his shit off like that.
You gotta think, you know, FUNDORA fight like that. Lubin, you a boxer. Boxer, puncher with some power. You couldn't spend the whole fight because you basically fought his fight. And that's what it seemed like that's what he was trying to prove, that I could beat this kid fighting this way, fighting his style. Like, nah, that just wasn't smart. You can't tell me you was using your head doing that. You was supposed to make him move. Get what I'm saying? Make him expend some energy to move.
Gas just do.
Yeah.
I don't think he wanted to do that. I think he got tired and he had to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah,
that's possible. It's definitely possible.
I think he had to. I think he failed himself before he got in that jump, because in the first round you saw that he had what it took to win. You know what I mean? And even after the knockdown, you know what I mean?
He's saying what you saying. T, the mid range, he was having success. But then, you know, he expended a lot of fuel fighting on the inside. All that leaning and laying and pushing him back.
When that was at mid range, long range, FUNDORA was shooting his jab. Lubin actually was winning that fight. Lubin was able to counter dude when they was in range, which was surprising to me. I was like, damn, Lubin really countering and hitting this dude, you know, at mid to long. I'm like, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
It's like when they got on the inside, that's when FUNDORA started getting off. I was like, damn.
You know, that's his wheelhouse, so he almost wanting the fight to be right there.
Exactly. He was the one that was pressing the inside fight, and I think Lubin should have stuck with his game plan in the. He actually kind of did. He never. In spurts he boxed. Yeah. He spent. It basically looked like another FUNDORA fight, man. Majority of the fight was fought on the inside.
And that's where he went wrong. I think
it's crazy FUNDORA being 6'5", but the best game plan for him to really beat to box him.
And that loss to me was not about punching power. It wasn't about his chin. It was about strategy. And I just think he chose the wrong one. And that cost him. He gotta be like, you still don't hang your head because you fought your ass off, but at least when you heal up and you go back and watch that tape, you got to be real with yourself. You spent too much time fighting his fight instead of yours. I mean, like I said, from looking at that fight last night, you wouldn't think he was the better boxer if you never seen either one of them fight. You know what I mean? You wouldn't been able to tell because he didn't choose a strategy, and maybe some of that was what FUNDORA was doing. And like you said, his gas tank, man, he got to know to be prepared with that dude. Like Knockout was saying, he throw 80 to 100 punches he trying to throw around. So you had to know your conditioning needed to be top notch to fight this dude and to beat him. I think that's what happened. You kind of, even with the knockdown, if you had more left in your tank, you probably could have finished the fight. You know what I'm saying? But you know, lack of having, you know, a real gas tank, you know, I think it let dude get right back in the fight. And he got you out of there. Lara versus Paul Williams. Lubin should have won. Yeah. You know what? That was a good fight. In the first round, actually, Lubin was boxing him in the first round. He started getting fucked up when he started inside the fight. When he started fighting on the inside. Damn, that's a good one. Cause y'all seen that, right? When Lara fought Paul Williams.
Yeah.
Paul Williams was the same type of dude. He wanted to throw 100 punches around, 80 to 100 punches or whatever it was he was doing. Lara was able to neutralize that shit because he didn't spend too much of the fight, you know, being where Paul Williams needed him to be to have success. He, you know how Lara do, he moved. And I ain't saying I expected Lubin to do that, but he still could have mixed it up a bit more.
Lubin was winning the counterpuncher. He was out counterpunching majority of the fight. Just that when he was on the inside, FUNDORA was tearing his ass up. You know what I mean?
You make a good point.
But most of FUNDORA success was on the inside when they was at any point in the fight, not even just the first round. When they was at range in boxing, Lubin was counterpunching.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, type shit. Which was surprising to me. Type shit. I thought FUNDORA had more success. Mid and long. But it's like Lubin inside game, his inside defense wasn't shit for FUNDORA.
Yeah.
That's what it was. His gas tank went there. His inside defense wasn't shit for FUNDORA. Work rate on the inside.
Yeah, man, I agree.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think if he had maybe a boxing match, he would have won. Because she on the scorecard, I seen shit on boxing, saying shit. Judges had him winning. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Right.
I think if he would have boxed a little more instead of
did he take a knee or was that with the knockdown?
Who, FUNDORA?
Talking about says FUNDORA did something
when he knocked him down. He took a knee.
His ass.
He took a knee off FUNDORA. I mean, Lubin hit him and he got down.
Yeah, his face definitely failed him. And that high guard shit, just allowing somebody to unload. I hate that. You gotta mix something else in with that high. You can't just high guard a nigga that want to throw 100 punches, man. And because at that point, what are you banking on? For him not to land the punches or for him to get tired? You know the dude got a gas tank, so it's like just a bad strategy. Letting them unload. Hell no, make him move around the ring a little bit. Make him expend some energy. Maybe you could walk his big ass into something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
I get what you said, Ashley, but in the first round, like Lubin was getting in them body hooks and shit too, them jabs to the body, them body hooks. You know what I'm saying? He was FUNDORA was
at a party.
Man. I just feel like Lubin. Lubin gas, man. I feel like Lubin gas. Instead of Lubin in the first round, you know, trying to hit him with the power, which he did. I think he should have just touched him up. I think he should have made it. I think he should have made it a 12-round fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I went in there on some shit like, you know, I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna stop him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think that's what he was thinking. I'm gonna hurt him. I'm gonna stop him. But
I think he could have used that maybe for the back half of the fight. That approach, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But not the whole fight.
If Lubin face would have held up and they had 2 more rounds, I think Lubin would have won the fight. He probably would have knocked his ass down again or stopped dude because he got the last knockdown before his face broke off.
Exactly. Yeah.
His face broke. He ain't break.
I feel you. FUNDORA pretty much is always in range, but to that point, Lubin was still having success mid-range.
His jab sucked, man, and he barely throw the jab.
Yeah.
Really? FUNDORA jab suck, bro. If we being real.
More of a hooker and an uppercut.
Exactly. He more of a thanks, bro. Like his jab really is stuck. His jab really like a C-. You going back. Go look at his jab in that fight, how he threw it. You know what I mean? That's when Lubin was getting off.
Yeah.
That's why he was having success mid-range when he was in the mid-range.
Now you saying he allowed Lubin to box him. I'm saying Lubin gassed himself out.
Yeah.
What I'm saying. Because he just started standing there. Lubin had success after the first round. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean? His success didn't end in the first round.
Yeah.
He had success boxing him out the fight.
He had success.
His face gave way, man. I think if we was, I know this shit sound crazy. You can't do this shit for real, but if we was able to take away damage done and just let them fight each other, like, you know, they can still get knocked down, but like, you know, body facial damage done. I feel like Lubin would have won that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, his face just, man,
FUNDORA just
blew up.
Just hit him. I feel like Lubin would have stopped him. I feel like Lubin.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like Lubin geared up to try to stop him when I think he should have geared up. I think his gas tank failed him really in the end.
Yeah.
Really, that's simple. That's what I think. I think he failed him early too. Type shit, like he failed him early.
See,
It kind of looked like,
I
I'm
said
again,
that.
man. It kind of looked like Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury a little bit.
In terms of his gas tank, how it just shifted everything. Like you hit a wall and that was it.
That was like third round he gassed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of looked
like, yeah, he should have boxed more. I said that. He definitely should have boxed more. That's what I felt like.
Man.
I don't know.
I think Lubin wins. I don't know, man. At this point, I just want Lubin up. I want Lubin to recover, man. Relax.
Hell yeah, I want to see my boy again. I want
to see him again. I want to see him again, but not yet. Not again.
Yeah.
Not yet.
He need a break.
Definitely needs to tighten up. I think he needs a better trainer.
You don't think Kevin Cunningham the one?
Nah.
FUNDORA is in a distance fighter. Like he's fighting on the inside. Yeah. That's what we were saying. That's his wheelhouse, right in the inside. FUNDORA. And
I agree with you, Ashley. I just feel like Lubin. I feel like Lubin made it too easy for him by standing there, and I think he was standing there because he gained.
Should have tried to mix it.
I agree with you. FUNDORA imposed his will, true enough, but I think Lubin damn near broke him too, though. You know what I mean?
You said in a rematch, you think he wins? A rematch, Lubin?
Yeah.
He gotta move. He gotta make some defense, some serious defense. He gotta train better, bro. And he gotta make some defensive adjustments, bro. But he got what it takes to beat him. In the rematch, I don't know, man. It's tough for me to think about right now after seeing that last night and knowing I know he need to chill for a little minute.
Yeah, I think the gas tank ultimately cost him because I think if he had more in him once he knocked FUNDORA down, I think he could have maintained that.
I think it cost him early too, Ashley. Like I think his gas tank gave way before anything else gave way.
Yeah.
His power was there late. His mental was there late. His legs was there late.
Yeah.
His face was broke. His face wasn't there late.
Because you notice, right? With that being said,
that's just how I feel about it. I feel like it was a little closer. I feel like it was a little closer than his face said it was. If they make sense, you know what I mean? I feel like the fight was closer than his face said it was. Really?
Yeah, even if you notice later in the fight, like T just said, you know, he didn't have his legs early. So when he got his legs together late, notice he was able to push FUNDORA off him. He was able to force him to go backwards too. So they got to work on his strength and conditioning, man. I think that would do him a whole lot of great service and some defense, bro. Learn how to parry some punches or something, bro. If you ain't lateral move. If upper lateral movement is like too complicated for you, shit, and he's still young. So that's a good thing. So it's definitely not over for him. But if you don't get the right keys together, the key factors that he has, disadvantages together, he's just gonna make it bad for himself. And I don't want to see that happen to him because
he got a rough style for Lubin. Style matchup. Forcing his ass into the fight, his ass obliging. He was supposed to make his ass.
I think both fighters. I think FUNDORA the better inside fighter. Both fighters hit the ground. You know what I mean? I think he the better inside fighter. I think Lubin the better boxer.
Yeah.
I do.
I think Lubin the better boxer.
I do.
You know what I mean? I can't just say outright he a better fighter because now I saw him bro, this guy on some real shit. I fuck with FUNDORA, but he's 6'5", like he's 6'5" and he can't fight on the outside.
I think Mel would be a different thing for
exactly. That's what I'm
FUNDORA,
saying. Nah, he the third best 154 pounder after beating Lubin because Lubin was the best 154 guy without a belt. So beating him makes him the best 154 guy without a belt. So he should be in line. He should be in line for that next fight. But what I'm saying is, those guys can outbox him. You know what I mean? He got outboxed by Lubin, who's a smaller person. And Jermell hit just as hard as Lubin, if not harder, right? And Jermell is in better condition than Lubin, much better condition than Lubin. You know what I mean? Jermell is a good outside fighter, which is his disadvantage. And Jermell can fight on the inside as well. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. I don't feel like he beat Lubin, but he barely, like, people. If you listen to a lot of people talk about it, it sounds like a wipeout. but I didn't really see a wipeout. I saw
Not
both
either.
guys hit the floor once, and I saw a guy who got beat up on the inside, and I saw another guy who mentally was there, but his body wasn't there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His body was not there. Lubin body wasn't there. He got beat up. He got beat up. He gassed out. His body wasn't there, but he didn't get knocked out. Y'all get what I'm saying? He didn't get knocked out. You know what I mean?
He said he gonna reduce
He went to
Mel
the
to a
corner.
high guard. You
He
think
went to
so?
the corner and his folks threw the towel in. You know what I mean? I don't think he could beat Fundora though. Even in the rematch now, I don't think he could beat Fundora because I don't think he could make, not especially not the next fight. I don't think he could make the adjustments to where,
That you need to make.
yeah,
And just,
not his next fight.
right.
Not his next fight.
Right. I see what you're saying. I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
Not his next fight.
What about fucking kid?
My bad. Yeah. Oh shit.
Now Fundora, self-made. It's not even about. It's about not letting them hit you on the inside. That's all you gotta do. He only can fight on the inside, y'all. Honestly, like no, just take. No, he only can fight on the inside. That boy, go check the fight. Go check his jab. It's like that boy don't jab. He can't jab. He only can fight on. Lubin was able to counterpunch. You know what I mean? He was able to counterpunch. Jermell is a boxer puncher. He's a definition of a boxer. He a boxer puncher, especially that counterpunching and giving heels and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, and delivering.
Yeah. So I don't.
Taking.
Nah. He next in line for sure though.
You gonna stop Fundora from walking him down for 12 rounds?
He next in line for sure though.
I just feel like he definitely ain't doing that to Mel. He ain't doing that to Charlo.
Lubin is a puncher, right? Lubin is a puncher that fought an inside fight breaker. So a top level, Lubin is a top level fighter, right? A top level fighter fought an inside fight with him and he knocked him down. So what happened when the top level fighter don't fight his fight? Y'all know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's levels too. He just passed, nigga. He just got himself in the top 5 with that win last night. In the top 3 to me. You know what I mean? He just unlocked. He kicked the door down. You get what I'm saying? He in there now. Ain't no denying dude no more. But what I'm saying is, he just fought a top level boxer that fought his fight and he got dropped. You know what I mean? So what happened when he fight a top level guy that fight? No, not his fight. The other they fight his fight. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's still quick. I ain't saying he ain't no threat. He a threat for sure. I think he next in line. He should be next in line, if you ask me.
That's the gatekeeper, yeah, right, man. That's what he want. Rosen said he'll beat Mel if they fight next time.
Exactly. Know what I'm saying, T?
Got that kind of faith in Fundora. I think Mel is a different level. I think he'd be smarter than that. I don't think he'll sit there and try to fight on it. Matter of fact, I know he won't do that. He won't fight that way. That's why I really think cost Lubin the fight. I think it's more of a strategy thing, and I'm not blaming him for it because I get it. He was fighting, fought his ass off, but I think that's what really cost him. It wasn't his chin, like I said, and it wasn't punching power or lack of punching power. It was more of a approach and strategy, game plan, whatever you want to call it. The way he approached it, he just made it the fight a lot tougher to fight. That's Fundora likes to fight.
He got you the right.
You know what I mean? He spent the whole fight doing what Fundora
Fighting that
likes
man
to do
fight,
for the
man. He
most
fought
part.
his fight.
Exactly. And he had a lot of success doing it, but took a lot of damage doing it all. So.
And because he lacks the strength and the conditioning, he wasn't able to fight at his distance at the mid-range.
Yes. I agree.
You need stamina. You need to be conditioned to do that.
He heavy up top. He heavy up top, small at the bottom. When it come down to it.
That's what I'm saying, T. It's the core. We've been telling them this, T. Y'all gonna come to the light. Y'all gonna come to the light.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie,
no.
no. Question,
Tell y'all this.
Question, y'all. Okay. Fundora hit Lubin with a lot of shit, right? He hit him with a whole bunch of shit, right? And he didn't knock him out, knocked him down. He got right back up. Literally, when he hit the ground, he popped right back up, right? So, and Fundora hit him with a bunch of shit. Fundora got power. We know this. We just saw him dismantle our boy face. We saw this. He got power, and he didn't knock Lubin out. Can I ask y'all? Can we put an end to this Erickson Lubin not having a chin shit?
Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
I
definitely think so.
Can we put an end to him not having a chin?
No, he don't have a chin. His chin is suspect.
What?
His chin is suspect.
Now, okay, Dwayne, a suspect chin is the guy who gets knocked out. He just got beat the hell up by Fundora, who's a power puncher, and he didn't quit like the corner through the towel in. He didn't get knocked. He got knocked down one time. Dwayne, he got knocked down one time. He got hit with how many punches by Fundora?
I understand, but is Fundora a power puncher?
Yes, bro. He just broke his man whole. He broke his man whole face, bro.
He's not a power puncher. He's accumulated of punches. He's not a power puncher. It's accumulation of punches. And Fundora get you out of there.
Hey, Dwayne.
Okay.
We ain't trying to hear that, Dwayne. You gonna stop coming up my man chin.
Nah. Now they do the power punch. Because a lesser dude would have been asleep. You know what I mean? He ain't hit Angel Garcia with that much shit.
Yeah.
He ain't hit Garcia with that much shit. He ain't hit Garcia with all that, man. That man hit Erickson with everything he had, bro. He ain't go to sleep not one time, bro.
Go to sleep or completely lose the equilibrium.
And that's what I'm getting at, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's not chinny, bro. He not Amir Khan is chinny.
I think chinny is when you're getting hit by and getting dropped by non-punchers. You know, dude that's not known for either getting knockdowns or knockouts, and you know, you just let just any old body is able to hurt you. I think that's chinny. I think if you getting, I don't care, you get dropped 3-4 times. If it's by legit punchers, I don't think that makes you chinny. I just think motherfuckers can punch.
The knockdown was flash. There wasn't Lubin wasn't wobbling. Lubin wasn't out of it.
Yeah, he got up. His eyes were clear.
Hit the chin, he fell backward, and he got up. You know what I mean? And he continued to fight. He ain't even go noodle leg like that in that fight.
Nah.
And Fundora, is he okay? Let's if we gonna say he's not a power puncher, is he one of the top punchers at that division?
His record would indicate so.
So now, AT, it sounds like they reaching too far because they don't want to accept the fact that this man ain't what they called chinny. Y'all need to stop it. But I understand. I just ain't going for it.
Yeah,
that's not. I know a chinny person when I see it, bro. It ain't Lubin.
Yeah, chinny for me is like I said. Like you gotta think of Americans. Damn near everybody fighting get putting him down, shit like that. Chinny person gets.
That's what I'm saying. They get knocked out. They get dropped like American. Let me think of some more chinny motherfuckers.
Who else?
Getting dropped, man.
Timid and
AJ comes to getting dropped and shit. Yeah, AJ.
And you know what's funny? He said AJ too, and it's crazy because one could make a case that he fight at heavyweight and everybody could punch up there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He still looked like he could, because Usyk is not a big dude and he was able to rattle.
Thank you, Teach. A chinny person gets slept.
Right.
Strong breeze will knock
him consistently drop.
Chinny.
Lubin got dropped once in that fight.
That man had a beard on his motherfucking chin last night because he was eating a whole lot of shit and didn't go no fucking where.
Damn boy.
The real shit, dog. Be real with y'all. If y'all had told me Lubin would have got hit with all that shit he got hit with last night, I would have said Lubin would have been sleeping in 4. For real.
Yeah, he took a lot of punishment.
If y'all was able to show me that fight before it happened, I would say, if y'all had to show me that fight, show me the knockdown, and stopped it, I would have said, bro, Lubin ain't gonna make it past the 3rd. You know what I mean? That dude not chinning, bro. Not chinning.
Me personally,
Just don't have the best chin. That's all.
Right. His chin at a 10.
That's what I said.
It ain't no damn 5 either.
It's a suspect chin. It's a suspect
I don't
chin.
think it's suspect, man. I don't think nobody else will be able to knock him out. He still ain't.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. But when it comes to me, if I see a person that constantly gets hurt, getting hit to the chin, or gets dropped from getting hit to the chin, that's a suspect chin to me. That's what I call a suspect chin.
So do Fundora have a suspect chin?
No. Fundora doesn't have a suspect chin.
He got dropped last night, didn't he?
The first puncher he fought.
Got dropped last night. How many times have he been dropped?
The first puncher he fought dropped him.
How many times have he been dropped?
I'm telling you, the first puncher he fought dropped him.
No, it wasn't. He caught Fundora with like 6 punches before he dropped him.
The first puncher.
He didn't drop him. He didn't drop him.
He dropped
took a knee.
Yeah, because he got dropped. He ain't taking knees because he wanted to. He ain't taking no knees no other round.
No. With Lubin was flat on his back.
Yeah, right.
His legs collapsed.
So Fundora
against Jermaine.
Fundora took a knee because it was too much.
He took a knee.
Fundora took a knee. It was too much pressure. It was too much pressure.
Nah, bro. When Lubin got hit, Lubin hit the ground and he got up, bro. Fundora took a knee and he had to gather himself. Lubin didn't even gather himself, bro. He hit the ground and got up.
No, Lubin grabbed the rope. Did you see Lubin when he got up? That man grabbed the rope and was trying to make sure he had his balance there. He grabbed the rope. That nigga was not there.
He grabbed the rope.
Yeah, you're right.
That nigga was out there trying to make sure his legs was there.
He did grab it.
You got a little piece of that rope.
That nigga.
They both scared. Fundora took a knee so he wouldn't knocked out, bro. They both had to gather themselves. You're right. They both had to gather themselves.
That man. That was the first time in his career.
Because that was the first puncher he ever fought, bro. That was the first puncher he ever fought. That was the first one.
I mean, whatever you say. But
neither of them are cheating. That's what I'm saying. Neither of them are
I've seen Lubin hurt, and this is now at least 6 consecutive fights. I seen Lubin get hurt going to the chin. At least 6 consecutive fights. I can't say that for Fundora. Fundora, this is the first time he's ever been dropped.
I can't say 6 consecutive fights either. I can say 3. 3.
No, he's been hurt 6 consecutive fights.
He got hurt against Jamel years ago. He didn't get hurt until
he got hurt after that.
By Banana and Goucher. That was last year.
No, he's been hurt.
There was 3 fights. This fight, Goucher, and Banana.
Yeah, he was in trouble if he ain't take that knee. He knew it. That's actually smart for him to take a knee.
Yeah, that was smart, bro. That was smart boxing. He took a knee, and he wouldn't take punishment. That's what Lubin should have did.
That was smart.
But now Lubin. But now what I'm saying is, D3 Lubin was a flash knockdown type shit. Now he rocked his ass for sure. He grabbed the rope. He rocked his ass for sure. But he took that motherfucker. D3. He took that motherfucker on the chin.
Yeah, he fought like 7 more rounds.
He fought like 7 more rounds.
That's what I said, bro. Our strength and conditioning and defense. That's what he's lacking. His core.
Not defense. He's inside defense. But I only think he's lacking defense, y'all. I think his defense got exposed because of his strength and conditioning. I think if he was able to keep his strength and conditioning up, he could have been like he always been on defense. You know what I mean? But I think his strength and
conditioning, man. I'm telling y'all.
No, it's always been his strength and conditioning.
True that. Them facts.
Yeah, that's what it always been, man. And if Cunningham don't put that in his regiment, man, I don't know what to say about him.
He's too top heavy.
You know who fault that is? You know who fault that is? That's Lubin's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, we ain't saying that.
That's Lubin's fault. Because he don't live a boxer lifestyle. He's walking around.
I ain't gonna say he don't. I ain't gonna say he don't because he do. He just don't train. I don't think he's doing the right training. I don't think he's doing the right training.
I'm telling you, man, it's his strength and conditioning, bro.
There's one thing to be walking a little bit. It's one thing to be walking above your weight. Like if I was a boxer and I fight at 155, the most I will fight at, the most I will walk around at is probably like 170. This man is walking around like 180, 190, and trying to get down to 154 when it's time for fight time. And Lubin ain't a tall guy. He's shorter than me. He's 5'9".
Yeah.
You're not a tall guy. You walking around at 190?
That's what I'm thinking too, Roger.
That's like
what I was thinking too, Roger. I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna talk about that. What I was thinking too, Roger.
That's like me right now. That's like me right now.
You need to go to 160
pounds. Yeah, that's right. But that's like me right now. I'm 200 pounds. If I try to get down to 154, I'm gonna be killing myself.
Go Lubin know it.
I'm gonna try to get down to 154 in 2 months.
I never thought about that too. Him going to 60. I never thought about
that. Was my next thought. As soon as I saw him lose, like not as soon as I saw him lose, I was sat here. But after I had time to think about it, I was like, just go to 160 to get one of them straps because they vacate down there.
Yeah, he's going to 160. He just better not get in there with Jamal.
He need to get in there with him just not first. He need to get a strap first because Boo Boo WBO finna be up. Triple G just unified. Who fucking knows? Maybe after seeing that, Triple G might fight. Now he been fight Canelo, so maybe Triple G gonna retire. Lubin snatch one of them jumps.
Hey, to be honest with you, Triple G, I don't know. That would be an interesting fight.
Who that?
Lubin versus Triple G. That would be an interesting. Yeah, that would be an interesting fight.
I think Triple G will fight him. I want to see. That'll be good. That'll be good for Lubin. I want to see.
Of course he'll fight him. So Lubin will be better at 160.
That definitely would be an interesting fight.
I think he'd be able to box Triple G better because he ain't got an 80-inch reach.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight, 40 pounds in between camp. Boy, hell no, that's crazy. 160. That's crazy that motherfuckers really be doing.
I don't know. It'd be a good fight. I think it go 12.
DG gets stopped.
I really think it go 12 now after seeing Lubin take out them fucking face punches. Because I don't think Triple G gonna be able to knock his ass out clean. He might be able to though, because that's a hard hitting old nigga though. That's a hard hitting old nigga.
He was in there punching Murata shit loose, wasn't he? Shaking this shit.
He made his dad pause for the camera.
I'm like, shit. Fucked him up. Then gonna give him that hot ass robe and the belt back. Like, you can get that hot ass robe off me after you just beat my ass in front of these people. That hot ass robe.
And I had seen somebody say something about Lubin had to hit him 5 times in the face to drop him. Fundora hit Lubin 5 times in the face more than 1 time, and he only got dropped 1 time.
From a single shot.
You know what I'm saying? Lubin hit Fundora 5 times in the face, right? Fundora took a knee. Lubin got dropped, right? But he got hit in the face and 5 plus more times, numerous times in that fight, and he only got dropped once. So let's say Lubin landed as many 5-punch, 4-punch combinations as Fundora did. Who y'all think gonna be up? And who, you know what I mean? It's just that, man. He didn't do enough of what he was good at, man. He was supposed to get on and get on the inside like that and throw them 4-5 punches in spurts and then get back out the box. But he didn't have the energy to do that because we all know what Lubin's problem is, right? Normally it's his chin and his conditioning. I don't think his chin failed him last night. I don't think his chin failed him. I think his conditioning failed him again, though. I don't think his chin failed him. I
agree with that. I don't think his chin.
One shot put him down. he got rocked by a fruit. One shot put him down. For sure.
Right on the inside got it started for Lubin. Yeah.
He got rocked and he kept punching. And then he got hit with that third joint, he kind of went out. Then he got hit with that fourth joint and he went down. He's like, hold on. I saw Gray, goddamn it. Hold on.
He started seeing stars.
Dwayne full red skin attire on this Sunday.
This for my man Dwayne Haskins.
Right. Okay. Shout out Dwayne Haskins.
But
I think Munguia is gonna be a problem at 160. He's gonna be a problem as long as he stay in the middle of the pack, as far as in terms of competition. Because when he get in there with what you would call maybe a world beater or maybe another champion, I think he's gonna have a lot of problems. And it seemed like every time he about to fight somebody that we would want to see, he end up not fighting them and fighting somebody else. Every time, Munguia. He padding the fuck out of that record. I ain't gonna hold you. He padding that thing. Padding that shit.
I won't see Lubin there with no more niggas that's 6'5".
Nah, hell no. Big ass. He fight Anthony Joshua. But god damn, big tall motherfucker.
I don't want to see that man there with no man. It's either right now, what Fundora need to be lining up is Jermell Charlo. They need to be the next judge. Or Castano. I think he'll murder Castano though.
That'd be fun because they both like to throw a lot of punches.
He'll murder Castano.
That'd be fun. I wouldn't mind watching.
He not.
He said Lubin styles AJ.
Styles make fights. That's a bad style matchup for him.
This nigga Fundora is 6'5", fighting at 154. He's 2 inches shorter than Deontay Wilder.
Come on, bro. Why I need to beat the shit out that man for doing Lubin like that?
Yeah, Rosado.
Lace him up, dog. Why ain't he put 190 pounds no way for real in real life? Lace him up, fool.
Yeah, Rosado should be he ain't got what else to prove. Unless he just want money.
Like that. And he broke my nigga face.
I ain't gonna lie though.
Yeah, Shane.
He had that man's face looking like the mask.
He broke my man's face, man. He broke my man's face.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
He looked just like that movie, The Mask.
I know what you're talking about. Rocky Dennis.
Yeah.
Rocky Dennis.
Broken jaw, broken eye.
Yeah, you think he got a broke jaw? His shit look crazy.
You thought he was holding his mouth open? Yeah, it's a broken jaw.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah, he got a broken jaw. He probably got a broken eye. He probably got a broken eye.
Holding his mouth after
That's what it look like.
Same shit. But Lubin's look worse than Adrian Broner.
You say he heard Fundora going down to 140.
Right.
Yeah, right. Well,
not Fundora though. He did his damn thing.
Yeah, he did.
He beat an elite level fighter, man.
He put up a hell of a fight. He did.
He did.
The one thing that I didn't like out of that whole night, is Lubin's family throwing ice at his trainer because he stopped the fight.
Was that his people? That's the third time I heard that.
Right.
So that's Lubin people that did that.
Yeah, that was Lubin's family that threw that ice.
Why would they do that though? You throw the ice at the trainer, bro.
That's what I didn't like.
He just saved that man from himself.
I know that was his folks. I
thought they was
his folks were sitting right there in the front, right there behind Lubin's corner. His folks were sitting right there.
Cause he looked like he was about to get back out. Cunningham.
Yeah, he was about to go back out. I think he was telling Lubin's mother or whoever that threw the ice. I don't know who threw the ice, but I think he was trying to tell them, look, man, this man is done. He's beat up.
Yeah.
This fight.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he looked worse than Avatar. He looked worse than Barrios.
No, I don't think so. Barrios was swallowed up on both sides.
Think so?
But nah, I get you saying that as far as damage done. Yeah,
I hated to see that, man. Dang. He ain't quit, though.
Between the 147 ass whooping and the 154 ass whooping, though. You know what I mean?
I know they was mad, but fuck that, man. Look at his face. That's what Cunningham looking at. Like, yo, nah, bro. Yeah. You ain't doing that. Your face look crazy. And I know he
I ain't
probably
like seeing that shit. I ain't like
he
seeing
wasn't doing something that Cunningham
lie, I
wanted
ain't
him
like
to
seeing
do
that shit.
either. I
ain't
know
like
that
seeing
because
it.
he
I
had
got
stopped. I
two.
knew it. He wasn't
I got
doing
two
something.
fucked up memories now in my mind.
Mhm.
My boy Caleb Plant looking like a wounded animal running across the ring when Canelo
Yeah,
was stopping
he
him.
do. He needs
And
to
now
take a
my boy
step up.
Lubin. And now my boy Lubin face looking all broken up and shit.
Brandon Lee and Fundora.
Mhm.
Brandon Lee and Fundora.
Not at 54.
Nah.
Who, Lee?
He said he need to
Brandon
step
Lee.
up. Nah, he said he need to step up. He said he need to step up.
I think he is. Let me see. Let me make
I
sure.
thought he was at 47.
I thought that nigga was at
Double check for you
35
right
or
now,
some shit
bro.
like that. I thought he was like at 35 or some shit like that.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
I thought he is he 40 though?
I
Might
thought
be
he
at
was
40.
about
I'm dead.
40.
I'm bugging. Gotta be at like 40, I think.
Took over.
Super light. Yep. Yeah, at 40.
Yeah, Brandon Lee at 140.
Yeah, at 40. I'm tripping. I don't know. You know, just
Down
Joey
there with all them
Spencer is at 54.
Yes,
Shit.
I knew it was something like that.
I'm not mad at anybody. I understand why I got stopped. Yeah. I mean, I could see, like, because I was mad at the stoppage, but just looking now, seeing how his streets look.
Yeah, initially I was mad because I felt like Lubin was turning the tide, but then once I saw his face, I was like, okay, damn, okay.
Actually, yeah, he took a lot.
Hey, Ash, I want to see Brandon Lee and Montana Love.
Yeah, that'll be a good ass fight. Brandon Lee fight at 140. Yeah, I wouldn't just check.
That's the fight I want to see at 140. I like that.
He said Fundora can make 140.
Cause he pretty much knocking everybody out. He fight the 16 too. He gonna beat this dude up though.
Damn.
Dude ain't got enough punching power. Brandon Lee about to power bulldoze this dude.
Yeah, it is time for Brandon Lee to take a step up though.
Take a step up.
Yeah, we done seen enough of the, we get it. You can knock these dudes out.
Brandon Lee versus Frank Martin.
Oh shit.
Nah, Frank 135. Frank 135.
Frank at 35.
Antoine Russell.
Gary, yep.
Hey, Brandon Lee and Ryan Garcia.
Gary Russell, Brandon Lee, same.
I think Brandon Lee is sleep, Brian.
Same banner.
Yeah. Put that motherfucker tonight.
Ooh.
Yeah, Fundora, boy.
Rayo at 135, ain't it? Is that Valenzuela?
Who guys could push Spence, but I think Spence gonna do what he need to do against him.
Is that Valenzuela, or I'm thinking about somebody else?
Yeah, Rayo. Yeah.
He at 135, ain't it?
Yeah, 35 though. Yeah.
Okay, so shit. If they can fight, then we can let what's
the other
they
boy?
Fight at 140.
What's the white boy name? The white boy.
Is he? What? Actually, you said what's the name? I thought he was at 35. Rayo.
Ain't Will Cepeda at Ain't Will Cepeda at 140?
William
Cepeda at 140.
I know Jose Cepeda at 140.
William Zepeda's at 135. Jose is at 140.
I know Jose at 140.
35. All right, Jose's at 140. All right, I was just making sure.
He already fought at 40. Okay.
William did. Nah, fuck that.
He looked like he should be at 140 though.
Yeah,
Rolly. He said Rolly beats him all. He already fought at 40. Oh, okay. That's what's up. I wouldn't mind saying he kind of tall too. I think he say like 5'10", 5'11".
Yeah. He be beating them folks out, y'all know.
Rolly about to get his fucking
Frank Martin
big push back.
Frank Martin can fight Ryan Garcia. Then shit.
Oh yeah, pick those.
Yeah, he could.
Ryan Garcia.
Damn sure could. The wrong true. Rolly actually stopped.
Yeah, I like Valenzuela though. Valenzuela nice.
Yeah, Valenzuela nice.
He be throwing their hands.
He said Rolly beat.
You know how to throw his hands.
And we still got Shocky down there at 135.
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna go watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely go watch it.
Yeah, 140.
140 Ash.
Yeah, 140 deep though.
Nah, Frank will turn Ryan into the ghost. Exactly. Here, spark his ass. Beat Ryan up right now. I'll say Frank Martin. Beat him up right now.
Martin starches Ryan Garcia.
Mm-hmm.
I think I seen that video, Ash. I think I gotta see it.
Watch it.
I gotta check. If I ain't gotta see him, I'm gonna go see him.
Just in case if any of them got past me. Is anybody,
I have a playlist of your content. So
yeah, I like shit like that anyway. Keep me up to speed. Make sure I know I'm watching the right people. At 40.
I got a few playlists of a few people, and I got the content. I can go back and watch some shit.
What y'all think about Fundora and Charlo?
Fundora and Charlo?
That's fun.
Ugh.
It's fun. That's a fun fight, but I think this win got people thinking he's gonna do the same thing to Charlo. I don't think so.
Realistically, he gets slept by Charlo. Charlo gonna stretch him, man. Charlo hurt him. Charlo hurt him bad.
Yeah.
Mel too nasty, too fucking strong for that motherfucker, man.
Yeah. He's just not gonna fight that fight like that for no 12 rounds. I know that. Or for however long it lasts.
Mel is not the type of dog Fundora needs to be trying to scrap with. That's like throwing a pit bull in a fucking box with 3 motherfucking hungry ass pit bulls. Cause
he coming.
They coming for that ass.
Yeah, Nakatia. Yeah, I could see him beating Ryan. No problem. Hunter is at 140. You talking about Keith Hunter, right?
Oh yeah, Keith, the bounty hunter. Yeah, that boy nasty.
He used to have
that boy
Michael
nasty.
Hunter, yeah.
He nasty.
He there too, Ash, right? Bounty hunter.
Yeah, that boy nasty.
TV.
He was one of the ones on your list, right, Ash?
Yeah.
That's my little brother.
Yeah, Keith with the shits, man.
He on your 140 prospect list, Ash, right? I think I see that. I think I got it.
Yeah. He got sneaky power. He got sneaky power too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He one of them skinny niggas with sneaky power. He
got
stopped
the nigga. Sneaky hooks too, goddamn.
Facts, bro. He stopped the nigga on cuts with one single punch with a cut, bro. Yeah. He hit that man with a single shot
and bust his shit right open.
And bust his shit open, fool.
Damn.
Come on, and this nigga fight at 140.
Said who that?
Keith Hunter.
Keith Hunter, yeah.
Yeah, he nasty, man.
Slid his shit, man.
Yeah,
one punch, bro.
Nasty, goddamn. Motherfucking Boba Fett, goddamn it.
One punch, man. Like slid his shit open. I had to stop the fight.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go. I gotta go check out some more of his shit anyway. I had made a video because he had said Tank couldn't take his power. Thought that was funny to hear that. Talking that little shit. I'm like, okay.
He got that sneaky shit going on, man. He got that sneaky power shit going on, man. He'll drop like if he catch you clean enough, you going to sleep. Like he got that one joint. You know what I mean? He got it. And he don't do it every fight because he a boxer. But if he get the opportunity,
I seen that fight. When he fought Usyk.
He only got one loss. He let a dude press him out. He let a dude crowd him. But I noticed after that though, he didn't get better at trying to range and keep people at distance and get this shit out. So,
Myers. Yeah,
I like him though. I like him.
Yeah, Michaela put on. She did what she normally do.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I had Michaela playing on the TV, but I knew she was gonna handle beating. So I was watching the other fights, but I had that one playing. I was checking.
Hey, T. T, who you got? Keyshawn Davis or Frank Martin?
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
Dang.
Frank Martin.
Yeah, I would say that just out of him having.
I think he got everything.
Being so early for dudes.
You know what I mean?
Keyshawn is a problem.
I'm going off what I saw in the amateurs with Keyshawn, right? Because nobody in the pros really tested him, right? So, but he just got out of amateurs. You know what I mean? So, Frank Martin can do everything that will give Keyshawn problems. Well, he can do it. Quick dude can hit you, not get hit. He got more power than Cruz.
That's gonna be a problem for somebody in that 135 weight class when he gets some some rounds up under him. Right now, I think it's too early for him to try to get any big. Well, it's definitely too early. He just started. It's definitely too early for him to get any of those big fights. But he's gonna be a problem at 135. I don't think Keyshawn gonna stay at 135.
Right. I agree with you on that. Frank Martin should. I think Frank Martin should be trying to line up Pitbull after his fight with Gamboa. I think he should be lining him up. I think if he can line up Pitbull, that'll be good for Frank Martin. That'll give him that name. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he should go after, like, I say go after
that's the same side. That's why I say them. That's the same side. Who?
I say go after Fortuna. He ain't fighting nobody.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. I think Haller Frank though, I think he ready. I think he get, because how he is, like, what, 25, 26, something like that. He started a little later. He a little older. He just sharp. So we think he been boxing for extra long. He really ain't been boxing. He just sharp. I think he need to go on, get in where he fit in, because he passed the eye test. You know what I mean? I think we just need to put him in there with somebody who gonna bring the best out of him. You know what I mean? Because he looked like a champion. Looking at him, looking at a champion. You know what I'm saying? Already, he looked like he ready. You know what I mean? Where he at? Yeah. So I say go ahead, like, fight Eastside Cruz. And then that's a common opponent. With one of the bigger people in boxing.
My bad,
you know what I mean? Type shit. I think he ready though. I think he ready. He don't need to waste no time.
Frank, man, I haven't seen nothing.
Eastside with Showtime and PBC.
Man, you said Frank Martin beat up Virgil in the Emmys?
Yeah.
He's
an Omar Aguilar is at 140, 23-0, 22 KOs.
I don't know. Who is Cruz with? Top rank?
Showtime.
Pitbull?
Yeah. That's why he was the replacement. He was Showtime. All his fights he been fighting on Tank card before. He fought on Tank card before. He fought on Earl Spence card before. He fought on a couple of these people. If I'm mistaken, I know he fought on Tank card before. And I think he fought on Earl Spence card.
I don't know if you've seen the face-off with Rolly and Tank. Rolly ain't that much bigger than Tank.
They the same height, Jerome.
Dude, ain't that much. Omar Aguilar.
OG, no.
Damn, I gotta check him out, Ashley.
Jerome,
Omar Aguilar.
The same height.
And Rolly not real height. Barry, that's what I'm saying.
Same height, man. Said Cruz with Pack Promotions, right? So y'all know what I mean. Same shit. Y'all know what I'm getting. Who's Pack with? What Cruz fight? Where Cruz fights be at though? They be on Showtime. That's all I'm saying. So y'all get what I mean. But yeah, I ain't know Cruz with Pac-Man though. That's live.
He got tanked by a few inches, but you gotta think he just fought Barrios.
He really don't. Just do.
Barrios like 5'10".
Just do. He don't got him by no inches, bro. I'm telling you, them folks the same height, yo. I done seen him in person too many times now, bro.
Who y'all talking about?
Tank and Rolly. Them folks the same height, man.
You just saw him at the press conference. Rolly's like 5'6". Tank is 5'5". It's like an inch difference. It ain't really no big difference. I mean, Rolly might be 5'7".
Tank looking that man eye to eye, bro. I ain't never seen Tank
and 5'7".
Cruz
5'5" and 5'7" ain't really no big difference.
Yeah, I agree, Ashley. What you said, D-Free?
No, I was saying 5'5" and 5'7" ain't no major difference.
Rolly ain't 5'6". Stop it, bro.
I think Rolly thought he was like 3 inches taller than Tank, but he not.
Yeah, Rolly did.
I think Rolly thought he was like 3 inches taller than Tank, dog. But they're both the same height.
Yeah,
Rolly
exactly. Because he ain't big enough to be calling Tank small. That's what I'm saying.
Y'all see he don't call him midget no more now.
Yeah.
Y'all see what he said now.
Out the window now.
I be paying attention to him. That man say you for a midget in Eastside Cruz. He don't call Tank a midget no more.
Yeah.
He be like, you for the midget, you for the midget.
Everything I'm saying, say Rolly 5'8". Yeah, he could be 5'8". Tank 5'5.5" or some shit like that. Not that big a difference.
I didn't see him in person.
I don't think Rolly 5'8".
Y'all can't tell
I
me
know
that
they might say he's 5'8". I don't think he's 5'8".
Twice now.
Yeah. Rolly could be 5'10". He ain't gonna beat Tank.
Right.
He getting put to sleep. Y'all know that. I know y'all know that. I don't even understand why y'all even questioning as to who hit harder. That's weird too.
The way the internet finna tell me, dog, that man 5'8", and I saw him yesterday, and I saw him last month standing at the Tank.
He'd be like, that's why you almost lost to Pit. That's why you got your ass beat by Pitbull. No, you got beat by Jackson Martinez. You got your ass beat by him.
Go watch the press conference.
Y'all telling me that Rolly, y'all telling me Rolly is taller than Keith Thurman? Because Keith Thurman is 5'7". Rolly don't look taller than Keith Thurman.
Exactly. Like, go watch the press conference. Y'all don't tell me what the internet say. Go look at it.
You know what? And I get it what y'all saying, what they got him listed at, but I seen the dude Ryo, they got him listed, I think, at like 8 or something. He said that's wrong. He said he definitely like 5'10" or 5'11". One of them he said he was. So they be having the wrong heights on these dudes.
Michael Fox on Box Rig, I think he's reached like.
I ain't gonna be mad because Rolly ain't gonna win. Right, Rolly had on boots in the face off. Rolly probably had 1 inch on Tank and height. Well, for real, he not that much taller than him.
Yeah.
5'5". That height ain't gonna make no difference. I just say he fought Barrios. You see, that didn't help him.
Right. And like I said, Keith Thurman is listed at 5'7". Keith Thurman is listed at 5'7". Rolly don't look like he's taller than Keith Thurman.
Yeah, not to me, he don't. To me,
bro,
he
I
don't
know
either.
what that thing say. That man is saying how this Tank, bro.
But either way, his chin gonna be right where Tank needed to be to hit it. So 5'8", 5'9", I don't care. That boy he gonna go sleep. Hope he got a nice match, picked out a nice bed. I don't know, might as well order him a memory foam mattress or something. Take him a good nap.
He does look taller than Keith. No, the fuck he don't.
Not to me, he don't either though. But I ain't never seen him in person, so I don't know. 3 inches can be significant. It's not just the height, though. The strength difference is what concerns me. What strength difference? What are y'all talking about? Y'all think Rolly's strong? I ain't saying he weak or nothing like that, but Rolly's the harder puncher. And yeah, he trolling for sure. Yeah, but what strength difference? What fight did y'all see that y'all Rolly showed to be so much stronger than somebody? And even if he ain't gonna be that, it's gonna be a different story when you go in there with Tank. Do y'all even see his energy? He don't even look confident. If you're a Rolly Romero fan and you telling me you was confident after that face off, you lying. You lying. That boy look like he's scared. And I hate to say that, but that's just really what it look like. He don't fight well enough to think. Yeah, and that's another thing. He don't have skill to make his height mean anything. Even if he had him by 5 inches, it wouldn't matter. Just don't pack enough skill. Watch Rolly in the clinch. He manhandle everyone. Yeah, he ain't gonna do that with Tank though. Cause you see him in the show, and you know why he ain't gonna do it with Tank? Cause he always sparring with them bigger dudes. You see what the 47-pounder was trying to bully him, and what happened to him? Because he thought Tank wasn't strong enough in the inside, and he bullied him. And that dude was bigger. That dude is, like I say, bigger than Rolly. As a matter of fact, it was like 2 weight classes. They don't say, it's a couple people that vouch for Tank. They say he done parked some heavyweights in the gym.
Ryan on the Jr. too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this dude, Rolly gonna go in there and get his ass beat because he don't have the defense to do anything different. He gonna just throw all fastballs. Tank gonna see them shits from a mile away. He not gonna get lucky and let no. Nah, none of that gonna happen. And any punch he do land, it's not gonna be enough to change the outcome. Because it is boxing. Everybody get punched. But it'd be all right. He got a chin. That Jackson Martinez fight should tell y'all all y'all need to know about Rolly and his power, man. He made that boy look average. At this point, we all watching this fight to see Rolly. Yeah, I am anyway. If he talks so much, Rolly knocks out heavyweights too. Yeah, I believe it if I see it, but Rolly brings entertainment. Nah, yeah, he could talk shit. It's funny. Rolly's a typical loudmouth with no skills. Yeah, he talks. Some of it is funny to some degree. I think it's funny how he genuinely got Tank agitated and Tank really ready to put hands on him.
That's what I'm saying.
And then how scared he was, or how his energy wasn't there. It's like he seen the ghost when he had to stand face to face with Tank. That boy's man. He like, damn, walls start closing.
That's got to look in your fridge right in the eyes.
Yo, I'm telling that boy's about to hyperventilate up there on the camera, on stage. About to hyperventilate. He can't dress. You know what I'm saying? He out here tripping. Yeah, all right, but I don't know now. I know I'm very confident. Like, you gotta think about this. Like, I don't know if y'all factor in skills or if y'all really just thinking like because this dude is not that intelligent that he gonna be able to land some lucky blow. I doubt it. Can get his ass beat. Blair Cobb Part 2. Yeah, we gonna get his ass put right in the dirt. Tank wants this fight more than Rolly. Yeah. And I think it's at this point because he, like I say, he just genuinely agitated with this dude. He want to just put hands on him now. That shit gonna be bad too. I can't wait to see it. That fight will not last long. I mean, well, shit. I hope it at least lasts 5 or 6 rounds. Flair, because I want to see him take some punishment first. Like, I want to see like swollen shit, like eyes shut. Like, I want to see. I ain't even gonna hold you. I want to see him get his ass beat. I don't know what to do. Tank to be respectful. Yeah, he's slow, man. You know, Rolly's slow. No, Rolly is slow, man. That kid is slow. Whatever. Did we miss any fight, man? I just want to kick it with y'all about them couple fights, but it was Michaela Maris. Of course, she looked how she normally looked, because the fight we want to see is her and Alicia, man. Because she said she signed something. You signed to somebody, or did a deal or some shit.
Alicia?
Yeah.
With the zone? Outside the zone?
Signed with Adidas for April 16th return. Okay. She's fighting the 16th. Okay. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see her and Michaela Mayer, and then we get to see our girl beat up on Savannah Marshall, and it'd be good. That'd be everybody we need to see beat somebody at. Well, Shakur, Spence. I'm trying to think. I thought it was Shane Mosley Jr. I ain't saying that's the best. Oh, nah, Tony Harrison too, man. He did his thing.
Oh yeah, Tony back, man.
I'm in Jersey, D Free.
Tony, the next fight need to be against Perella. The dude that he got a draw with, they need to run it back.
Yeah. Because that was a fluke. He definitely need his get back. Tony Harrison. Yeah, Tony Harrison looked good in this fight. Something's wrong with Sergio Garcia's arm. Could be something wrong with him. But yeah, Tony Harrison, I knew he was going. I just felt like he was right mentally in the press conference. He was back talking crazy how he be talking.
Yep.
So I just felt like that's where he needed to be. He back himself, really. So, and with him, I think it's proven at this point, you had to knock Tony Harrison out, or he gonna outbox you or knock you out. Okay, the first one. Yeah, definitely. Hell yeah, D Free. Who was the dude who threw that paper ball at Harrison? That was Luis Arias, yo. Yeah, definitely Jersey in the building for sure. Yeah, that was Luis Arias. He was about to get into it. Look and stuff about Sergio Garcia arm. I gotta go check that to see what you talking about. Probably ain't shit.
He blew his own. He said he blew his own fight.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, Shane Mosley looked different, man. He beat Rosado. That was a clean fight. I ain't expect that. I thought Rosado was gonna beat him. But he got his shit together for that fight. Trying to make sure I don't think I missed nothing. Harrison looked good. I want to see where Lubin go from here. I know he got to recover, but I still want to know what's good with him from here. And Ryan Garcia, now you got your feet back wet. Is he gonna fight somebody that matter, or are you just gonna keep playing? That's what it's looking like.
I think Ryan this move will tell us everything we need to know. How soon we make it, who we make it against.
I think this dude, man, he finito. I mean, he ain't finito, but
he got some work to do.
Yeah, he got some work to do for sure. Harrison looked good. I liked his performance.
Yeah, me too. I like that.
Where Lubin fought his ass off, man. I just think he fought the wrong fight, too much of the fight one way. And I think that played into dude's hands because he didn't have to go looking for him or none of that. I think that's something that would have played in Lubin's favor because, you know what I mean, give him somewhat of a moving target, make him, you know what I mean, overextend if that's possible, even though he long as shit, but make him do something different than just stand in his wheelhouse where he not going to fatigue because that's how he used to fight his fights. I was like, damn, man. But still a good fight from both of them. Salute to Fundora. He did his thing. Michaela Mayer, she looked good. Hopefully we get her and Baumgartner. Ryan Garcia was average. He didn't look too good to me. Not impressed. Let's see where he go from here. I think that's pretty much it, fellas, man. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Couple fight. T, you still on over there?
Yeah, I'm still on. Yeah, Ryan Garcia lukewarm, but he gotta fix the recipe. You gotta add some sugar, you gotta add some goddamn, some salt, some pepper, goddamn. You gotta figure out what the fuck you gotta do to get his shit right. But this ain't it. Whatever you doing, this ain't it.
Appreciate you, D-Free. Yeah, it's definitely in it. And I think it's starting to tell. These fights gonna start revealing just how serious he taking boxing. He definitely got some questions to answer. Fulton versus. Yeah, I hope so, because Cool Boy he could really become undisputed if they just give him the fights. He the best in that division by far.
He gonna get it.
You know who been talking crazy a little bit before we get out of here? Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
I've been seeing him talking crazy.
Good fighter.
Yeah, I seen him fight a few times now. So it's like I see him talking crazy to Cool Boy.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight. He's a good fight. No cap.
I'm still definitely picking my boy though, because he just more polished. I seen him be more dominant in his wins than dude, and he got more fights in, a little more experience, just a better fighter. Cool Boy he a complete dude. Can pretty much do it all. I think dude got some holes that Cool Boy definitely exploit, because I seen dude had a couple close ones. I mean, thinking more so his last one, I think. Either his last fight he had that wasn't that impressive or the one before. But we'll see, man. Got some good fights coming up. But shit, T, I'll meet you back over at the T House, man. I appreciate all y'all for dropping through. Crush, appreciate you. Appreciate you. You already know, man. I'll be back over at the T House. No doubt. Appreciate all y'all for coming through. If y'all ain't hit that like button, do your boy a favor. Hit that like button on the way out, man. I'll be going live again, probably tomorrow, man. So hopefully I'll see y'all there, man. To the next one, I'm out. Peace.